Zippity doo dah, beautiful day, great to be alive. Hey everybody, this is Chris Brown here again. As you can see, I'm just hanging out here at the beach again. I was gone for a little while, probably didn't even know I was gone, did ya? My camera, the battery on my camera was getting pretty low there, so I had to go out to the Contemporary Resort, which is a little ways away from here. I had to grab the monorail and head out over to the Contemporary Resort and just plug it into the wall. They have like this nice little lounge area that you can just kind of chillax for a while. So I just plugged it in there, did some other internet work while it was charging, and so I'm back. So let's go ahead and take care of some business, right? So what we've been doing as part of this video series is we've been revealing the results of $1.5 billion in research of what all the world's most successful companies have in common. Again, the whole purpose of this is to help you to get what it is that you want to get out of your business. Like with me, I like to live my life like I'm on vacation. That might not be your goal. You might want to become a multi-millionaire. That might be your goal. You might also want to spend more time hunting. I'm not really a hunting and a fishing guy, even though I did come from, that type of environment. But that's not really my thing, but it might be your thing. Spend time with your friends and family. You might golf, you might be into arts and music, and you have hobbies. No matter what it is that you're doing, you got hobbies. And no matter what, we all have friends, families, hobbies, things that we'd rather do than working, right? So that's the whole purpose of this video, is to help you to reach whatever your definition of financial success and help you to live the lifestyle that you would like to live. And that's one thing, that is the greatest thing that entrepreneurship does for people, is it allows them to live the lifestyle that they want. You really, in most cases, you really can never do that with a job. You're just tied to it. You don't have the rights to make your own decisions. You're just tied to what your boss basically says. So again, let's go ahead and take care of some business. What we've been doing here, we've been revealing the results of $1.5 billion in research of what all the world's most successful companies have in common. Now, in today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Dun & Bradstreet again. And one of the things that Dun & Bradstreet says is that 95% of business failure is due to businesses not advertising. And there's a whole bunch of reasons why businesses don't advertise. One of the main reasons, though, is that so many businesses just rely on walk-ins, just on word-of-mouth advertising. Yeah, that's great, but we're going to actually talk about word-of-mouth advertising in a completely different section. But what happens here, there's a couple of main reasons why businesses don't advertise. The first reason is they say that they don't have time to advertise. Well, what do you get paid to do? What do you really get paid to do? Now, one of the first things that the millionaire that I hired shared with me, let me kind of keep the camera out of the wind as much as I can. It's just started getting a little gust of wind here. One of the things that he shared with me, one of the first couple of things is, in your business, you have what you call as phase 1 and phase 2. And phase 1 is the only thing that makes you money. And what is it that makes you money? Well, it's selling, advertising, and marketing. That's it. That's all you get paid for. Now, phase 2 is the things that you have to do and things that are very important for your business, but it doesn't really generate you any money. Now, if you sell something and you don't deliver on that, obviously your customers are gonna be upset with you as well. Let's say that you're a dentist. We'll use that as an example. Now, let's say that you sell a dental cleaning. Your customers are going to be pretty upset with you if you don't do the dental cleaning for them. But you don't, in reality, you don't really get paid for cleaning, for doing a dental cleaning or doing the trade of what it is that you do. You really get paid for selling and marketing, anything that gets new customers. And again, there's things in your business that we all need to do, things that are important, things that need to be done, but we don't really make any money from that. So what a lot of times happens is a lot of business owners just get caught in the act of what they do. And they think, let's change it with another industry. A carpet cleaner will think that they are a carpet cleaner, and when they were an employee, that's exactly what they did. They were an employee working for a carpet cleaning business. But now, as a business owner, you are the marketer of carpet cleaning services, even if you're a one-man shop and even if you're the guy that you have to do that. eMyth Worldwide, which is another company, one of the biggest mistakes that they see with business owners is, like I said, I'm going to try to keep the camera out of the way as best as I can, is that they get so caught up in their profession, the craft, the skill, the talent. But really, as a business owner, what we get paid for is selling of our craft and selling of our products and services. Your business is not dependent upon you being able to perform that service. It is dependent on you being able to sell it and being able to hire somebody or find somebody who will actually perform that service. Now, another reason that business owners don't advertise is because it's been ineffective for them. And the reason is that a lot of business owners don't know how to advertise, or they don't know how to advertise and sell products in today's new economy. Advertising is not just letting people know what it is that you do. Advertising is understanding human psychology, human emotions, and how using the proper combinations of words, shapes, and colors that will motivate a person to go ahead and buy your products and services. Chances are, as a small business, you might hire a graphic designer to do some of your advertising. You might find a website, and you generally won't spend that much money. $500, $1,000, a couple $1,000. You compare that to what an advertising agency does for like Coca-Cola and something like that. These big advertising agencies a lot of times will get paid, hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes even millions of dollars for an advertising campaign before any distribution is ever created, because it's all about the message. A lot of small businesses look at advertising, it's about distribution. Let me advertise in the yellow pages, the newspaper, TV, radio, the internet, and that's all fine and dandy. We do need that. We do need to distribute our message. But what's really most important is the message itself. Now, sometimes that business owners feel that selling is about, manipulating people and convincing them and pressuring them. A lot of times, or at times, sometimes business owners think that in order to sell and in order to make money, somebody has to lose. The person who's actually doing the selling is the one that's winning, and the customer is actually losing. That's how some people feel. I don't know if you feel that way. Whatever you feel, I'm going to share with you what is the real thing of selling. The true value of selling, the true definition of selling, is to offer more value than one is being paid for. That's the true meaning of selling. Now, when it comes down to selling, like I said, a lot of times people think that selling is more about convincing, and it's not actually that at all. It's more or less about predicting what people will buy and packaging it in such a way that more people will buy your products and services than your competitors. Now, the marketplace of today is filled with what is called as average products, or for average people. Same products, same brand, or same products, same type of service, same quality, pretty much same price. Pretty much everything is the same. The only difference is that it's under a different brand name or a different company name. Okay? So what companies do is they package them different. So if we understand the proper combinations of words, shapes, and colors, how shapes influence things, and how all these different factors influence people, we can package our products and services in a way that will seem more appealing to them. So this is really about understanding psychology, understand human emotion. I don't know you. You don't know me right now. We're not having a face-to-face conversation. You're watching this video through our website on YouTube, but I'm going to actually prove this to you. I'm going to share with you. I'm going to show you how, even though that we're not having a real face-to-face conversation, I'm going to show you how I can predict what you are thinking. And the reason that this is important is selling is not about convincing, it's about predicting what people will buy. So I'm going to predict what you are thinking about, okay? And if we use this, and if we take this knowledge and we can apply it into our businesses, we can create our products and services, and we can package it up in a way that will seem more appealing to our prospective customers than what our competition is doing. So I'm just going to do something very, very simple. It's not correct all the time, but it is correct the vast majority of the time. So if you do have a sheet of paper, I want you to write this down if you do have one. And I want you to pick a number between 1 and 10. Okay? And once you got that number, I want you to write it down on that sheet of paper. And I'll just give you a second. Okay. Hopefully you got it. Now, let me ask you this. Did you pick the number 7? I might have gotten right, might have gotten wrong. If not, let's try another one. Now, I want you to do this again. This time, I want you to pick a number between 1 and 4. And the same thing like we did before, I want you to write that number down on that sheet of paper. And I'll give you a second. Okay, did you pick the number 3? Now I'm going to try one more. This time we're not going to do numbers. I'm going to ask you on that same sheet of paper to write a name of a fruit. And I'll wait for you as you do that. Okay, I'm going to assume that you've written it down by now. So I'm going to say that you either wrote down an apple or an orange. Now let's say I didn't even get any of this right. Even if I didn't get this right with you, like I said, it doesn't work all the time. It works vast majority of the time. It's a really great trick that you can go to the bar and win some bar bets with it, because the numbers are still the same. So when I asked you to pick a number between 1 and 10, vast majority of the times, about 70% of the time, people pick the number 7. Okay, that's vast majority of the time. When I asked you to pick a number between 1 and 4, most people pick the number 3 80% of the time. Okay, and then when I asked you to pick a fruit, most of the time it's either an apple or an orange. About 40% of the time it's one of those. So even though if I didn't get this right, if you played this trick on some of your friends, chances are they would, if you play a bar bet with them, bet them something. It's a really great game to play with people, and I've actually freaked some people out with this. And so once we understand this, once we understand human behavior, once we understand psychology, we can use this information to be able to sell more of our products and services. So that's the end of today's video. So we're gonna continue on in our next video. So just keep this in mind. That 95% of business failure is due to businesses not advertising. Even if you're not advertising right now, let's find some ways that we can go ahead and start advertising. There's a lot of free stuff that you can do. Maybe you don't want to risk the money right now. But with that being said, I do want to encourage you to go ahead and check out I want you to check out the resource on the side of this video that we call as the Unfair Advantage Marketing System. And that will provide you with the tools to be able to adapt to today's new economy when it comes down to your advertising. Okay? And what we're doing here is we are trying to provide you with so much value. We're basically trying to bribe you. Not adapting to today's economy is such a big issue for businesses. It is causing businesses to fall out of business. Again, Dun & Bradstreet says 50% of you will be out of business in the next 12 months unless you adapt to today's new economy. So we're providing you with the tools to be able to do that. Now, there's a company called VIP Fitness Marketing, and for what we are providing for about $29, they are charging $14,000 per year for the same type of business and marketing tools. So I do want to encourage you to go ahead and click on the link on the right hand side of this video. It's called the Unfair Advantage Marketing System. But I do hope this information has been helpful for you. I've had a blast, again, still filming these videos here out at the beach here at the Beach Club Resort here in Walt Disney World, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye now. Now, I want to help you by providing you with the tools to be able to adapt to today's new economy. Now, by using these tools, according to Yahoo, who says that you will increase your lead flow by 126%. Yahoo also says that consumers will view you as 81% more trustworthy, and the Direct Marketing Association says that you're going to earn an average of $187 over the lifetime value of not every customer that you have, but every lead that you have.
And then finally, Salesforce says that for every dollar that you spent in order to acquire a lead, you're going to generate a return on investment of $44.25. Now, if you're watching this video on our blog, you can just click the link directly underneath this video. Or if you're watching this on our website, you can click on the banner on the side of this video. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just click the little click here link, or you could go ahead and visit prostarprofits.com. So go ahead and check that out. One more thing, stay healthy, have a great day. I'm glad I could help you. Bye-bye now.